I don't know, bro. Sometimes I feel like drives aren't long enough. You ever get that?
Yeah, man. Where you don't have enough time to yourself.
Yeah, like I don't like something like 15 minutes. I need more, bro. I need more than 15 minutes.
That's why I like avoid taking the highway sometimes.
Sometimes you have to.
You make it longer. Yeah.
Dude, so I think it was last Tuesday. Chelsea and I went to. We're like, you know what? We're gonna go to Chop Steakhouse.
Yeah.
They have these things called steak bites. It's like an appetizer.
Yeah.
Ooh, you bougie.
No. We went for happy hour, my guy.
Okay.
Gotta respect it. We went for happy hour. Listen.
Yeah.
So we ended up going. So the GPS gave us 2 routes. Right. I wasn't paying attention. One was like straight up Mississauga Road. It was like 18 minutes.
Yeah.
The other one was like 18 minutes as well. Dude, it literally took us 2.5 times the distance on the highway. So it took us all the way up the 403, up to the 401, back to the 401, because it's right at like Meadowvale, or Chop Steakhouse.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I would have spent 18 minutes cruising through Streetsville up Mississauga Road. Like, why did it recommend 2.5 times the distance?
And that's a nice drive, bro. Cruising through, yeah, because
nice houses.
You get the motivation seeing the houses.
Exactly,
like I'm gonna be in one of those one day, bro.
You know what? The crazy thing about Mississauga Road, I think, like, I remember back in the day, the houses on there, it was like,
bro, it was just something out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man.
But the thing that just blows my mind, like, let's just pretend inflation doesn't exist for a sec, but it's just like, wow, those are $1 million houses. It's like, wait.
No, bro. Not here.
Not here, but
bro. I've seen toasters, that look better than some of these $1 million houses now, bro.
It's ridiculous.
That's the truth.
Honestly.
You know the saying, Kala, that you started saying that you got me into?
What?
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Facts. Do not get it twisted,
It sounds like he improved your vocabulary.
He improved a big fold.
Because that's a big improvement.
Yo, sorry guys, by the way, that we're late today. We almost didn't even want to start the podcast because we were just having so
vibing,
much
man.
fun doing nothing
and enjoying
which
each
is
other's
basically
company,
what the podcast is anyway. But, I mean, shit.
Yo, Khaled, can you do the intro but like to this song?
Right?
Yeah, do the intro to the song.
Welcome to another episode of HuddleTalk TV.
Wow.
We're live again. It's me, Khaled, Michael, and Nick. You'll be tuning in to another full episode filled with good
ASMR.
vibes, ASMR, just tunes.
Yo, get it out, because it's about to drop.
And we're about to go live.
That was exciting. I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
For a
You
sec,
gotta make sure it goes with the beat drop.
That was well timed, bro. That was well timed. I'm not gonna lie, you're never gonna get that timing again. Right? Never.
Honestly,
might as well retire on top, bro.
Big vibes to the royalty-free music. We had no idea that beat was gonna drop so hard.
Holy.
But holy smokes, guys! If I could give you any piece of advice, I know normally we start off with something educational.
Yeah.
Here's something simple to get you listening to the whole episode. Use your benefits. You pay for them. Use them.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do people just like put them off?
Because I personally, so like,
I'm just too lazy.
I just switched jobs and like I'm stupid because like I could have just used all my benefits for the year and I didn't. But it's just like, dude, this is something I swear to God, massage therapists and like chiropractors and all that, they suck for booking appointments.
Yeah,
and like half the time when you book an appointment on their website, they have to call you back to confirm. And then they're like, oh, you want a Tuesday at 5:30? How about Wednesday at 10 a.m.? It's like, bitch, I'm working. Bro. I know you're working. I respect that's when you work, but
trust me.
You got to catch me when I'm not working.
Yeah, man. Or hop on Groupon, bro. Just get you some
wag jags.
Are we plugging people right now?
We're plugging the wag jag now too. My gosh,
can't be doing that,
bro. Okay, use your benefits and your coupons.
Yeah, man.
You guys are making a side deal.
Don't be bro.
We cut a deal with them.
Don't be stressed about it. There's nothing embarrassing about using a coupon or
no,
benefit, bro. It's actually nice.
Of course,
it's actually real nice.
Of course.
You know what?
But just use your benefits, man.
Do you remember though? Legit. Let's talk about it for a second. When Groupon originally came out, there were real deals on there.
Yeah, no.
Now
it's like what 13% maybe.
You find better coupons in the mail.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, are you really using the coupons you get in the mail, bro?
No, I throw
out. Yeah, everything goes in the garbage. Yeah.
So.
Sorry, pizza.
It's starting.
Bro, somebody pizza, bro. They're hoarding themselves out in the mail, bro. My goodness.
No self-respect.
Burger King is doing the most. I can't tell you the last time I ate there, but every couple of weeks they have this new chicken thing.
Bro, the chicken sandwich, just trash, bro.
Really?
No matter how much the coupons you give me, I'm not eating that thing.
Bro, with the coupons, Burger King and Pizza are like the Jehovah's Witnesses of mail.
Please come back. please come back.
Can we spend a time of your day talking about our sweet deals?
Bills.
But hold on.
Bills.
But hold on.
Pizza. Bills. Pizza.
But dude, I don't understand.
Bro,
Like,
how you guys double backing on this?
I
Said
don't
2 in 1. My goodness, bro.
but dude, you look at the deals and it's just like $18 and $19. It's like, this is not a deal.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's like, bro, you want me to spend $20 on a
my
2 can
God,
dine?
man.
Bro, you know how much a steak is? $14 for a good steak. You really want me to spend
you know what I hate about
bro.
those pizza deals is
What?
when
Yeah.
you like okay, say it'll be like $17.99 for 1 extra large pizza.
Yeah.
And
They always jam you with
2
Coke.
and 2-liter Coke. It's like, bro, I don't want the
want the
Coke.
drink.
I don't want the Coke. Can
That's
you
where
just
they're
bring the
making-
price down $3?
Yeah,
I swear to
exactly.
God, even on Uber Eats, bro, when you're trying to like leave and check out with your order, they require a drink on some of the orders.
Yeah,
Bro,
I hate
drink.
that. I don't want the
I don't
drink,
want it.
bro.
Guys, I don't want to, like, and that's where they get you. And it's just
Laziz,
like, guys,
I don't want the
wanna-
soda, bro. Drop
That's
it.
it.
Leave me alone. I don't want the soda.
The soda, I know.
I know it's required. I don't want it.
If I go there, I don't have to have a soda. So why are you making me have
Yeah.
a soda on this app, bro?
Yeah.
Bro,
and,
they're tripping.
and by the time you bring it back home, bro, it's not even cold anymore.
I know.
Why are they doing this?
I know.
to
Now
us?
you got to spend
Bro.
your electricity to refrigerate that.
Yeah, you have to
Bro,
leave it in
they're
the freezer
killing
for a
us.
little bit.
It's actually
killing us.
It's
I'll
actually crazy disrespectful.
Bro, you're trying to be healthy with an unhealthy meal. I'm like, yo, I don't want to do soda, but I'm going all out anyways. You know,
might as well, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
might
drink
as
it another
well.
time, bro.
Yeah. Say that.
Bruh.
So hold on. So remembering Groupon. So
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys one story. This is really cool.
Okay.
So I remember this is probably like 4 years ago, still in the broke boy phase.
Yeah.
And Chelsea and I, we always used to go to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
One time I was going through Groupon, I found this discount for this magician in Niagara Falls. There is a legit, his name is like Greg Fruway or something, and he's a legit magician. He's performed in Vegas.
Damn, dropped
And
the whole govy.
Dude, he has like an entire venue in Niagara Falls. It's like a 5-minute walk from Clifton Hill.
Right.
And we watched this magic show. Dude, he literally had tigers.
What?
like, everything.
What?
Bro, I swear to God. And it was a coupon deal, and it was like the magic show, like 2 for 2. And I'm expecting like some dummy who's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
deal
something
some
real
Yeah, yeah,
bad.
yeah.
just
some
whatever.
stupid.
Like,
Yeah.
and I was with it. We get there, we sit down. There's like legit tables with like real candles. It's like authentic, right? They have
Yeah.
like a buffet
It's a
before.
good vibe.
Dude. And they were literally tricks. I'm like, how is this guy doing
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
And I was blown away. And that was like highlight of my Groupon experience.
He's actually taking his craft seriously, huh?
honestly, like, man, the fact that there's not good magicians out there that
Yeah.
are just more like, I just hate the fact that magic is gone.
Bro, I mean, is it
I
really
know
that
we
fun
always
to
get-
watch?
I know-
It's so BS, bro.
I know this magic is haram.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it must be awkward for
Listen-
Colin. He's like magic.
Listen, man. Listen, we don't do them things.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, like personally, like
Yeah.
I've seen like magicians around here and there. You know, I haven't gone.
Where
on my
are
way
you
to
seeing
do it.
magicians
Like,
here and
you know,
there?
some stupid like Dundas Square. Randomly, they have like a random magician doing some stupid stuff.
Brother, that's the
Yo,
local
bro.
crackhead. That is not a magician.
Like, give me a quarter, I'll make it disappear.
He's not a crackhead. He's a homeless guy.
Hand it to him and he just bolts.
Watch me turn into the Flash for $2.
Bro, honestly, so Chelsea and I went to we went to Dundas Square last weekend.
Yeah.
And there's something called Little Canada. I don't know if you guys have heard about this.
No, I never heard of that.
It's
What is that?
basically like a whole setup of Toronto, like Quebec City, Ottawa, just miniature version of everything. Like, dude, the people like this big, like everything to scale. It's crazy. Like, it's super cool.
What are they supposed to? What are they trying to do?
It's just like an exhibit to showcase like Canadian culture, but it's just like little. You remember like a project when you have to do like a shoebox diorama?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's just like multiple rooms.
Really?
Of just like escarpment for Niagara Falls, dude. Like everything. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
And it's called Little Canada. But anyways,
Interesting.
that's cool. That wasn't
mean,
even a
yeah,
story.
That'd be
Plugged it in.
nice.
I like it.
I mean, when was the last time we dove into like Canadian geography? It's like what, elementary school.
I think
Yeah,
the last
basically,
time,
bro.
I'll be honest with you, the last time I did it, I was coloring one of those menus
territories?
at Swiss Chalet.
Yeah.
This guy knows OG.
Yeah, wow, bro.
Facts, bro. Yeah.
I think that was at Swiss Chalet where you get the
Yeah.
crayons.
Yeah.
And bro, even when I was a little bit too old, like, do you want the crayons? I'm like, of course.
Yeah, they used to have something like that too at Golden Griddle. I don't know if you guys remember that Golden
Dude.
Griddle.
Golden Griddle, yeah,
In the
bro.
same-
You ate at Golden Griddle. The buffets, bro. Those were some
Oh,
OG buffets at Golden
man.
Griddle, bro.
I think they had those coloring in things as well.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I may be 29, bro. I'm still not too old. If I go to a place that gives the option of crowns, give me the crowns, bro.
That's true.
I'm gonna draw. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't mind, bro.
I feel like we're a generation where we don't care.
don't
We're
really
not embarrassed,
care, man.
bro.
Listen,
We're not embarrassed, bro. We're just,
facts, 100%.
Dude, do it,
just
bro.
give me that brown blank paper. Let me graffiti my name a
The
couple
butcher's
times on there.
paper.
You know,
Yeah.
with the S.
S.
Yeah.
Come on.
I was gonna say you beat me
Maybe
to it.
maybe Drake might see us. See it. He might put us on. You know.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Just draw a little CLB in the little
Yeah,
corner
yeah.
over there. You know what I'm saying?
Certified lover boy.
Put a little heart in the corner of the page. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, I was just about to say something, but I'm just not going.
You don't
to.
have to hold back, fam.
I wasn't going to. It was just like you're dropping CLB and Drake. I was like, after 5 minutes of coloring, it's gonna look like Smiley's face.
I'm trying to get to the top.
Sir, I just want to know what your order is. I'm trying to get to the top.
I wouldn't be in myself. Bro, here's a new thing. We're gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
Every single podcast.
Yeah, no, honestly, bro. His voice is different. It's just different.
Honestly, like that guy's an ASMR king.
Bro, yeah. Bro, he can make a killing.
Can you imagine?
We need Smiley and that girl from Reddit Trashy to do it.
Party.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're just giggling today. I don't know what it is.
Bro, we're just going with the flow, man. Just how we like it, man.
Bro, I feel like, but just again, I don't know anything about the Smiley guy.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny to talk about because clearly, he's got a different style.
Oh, for sure.
But I just imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine a guy like that, you bring him to a cottage, he's one of those fuckers who goes on a sea-doo all day. And he hogs it. And he's like, and he's like ad-libbing the skirt. That's a
do you
guy.
think he speaks in ad-libs?
100%. And like, listen, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the guy who he sees a seagull.
Yeah.
And he goes for the seagull. That guy, I want to be in my dome.
Bro, I can see him doing so much random shit, bro.
Oh my god.
Like-
That's the truth. Okay.
So ad libs are things we hopefully will never abandon. But what are some things that we have abandoned for the better? Call it. This was an article.
Yeah, so pull that up for me, Nick. So basically, we were talking about some things earlier while we were just lounging, preparing for the pod. And we were talking about like doorbells.
Yeah.
And we were just like, do we really use doorbells anymore? Like when you, like, for example, when you're coming to check one of your homies or something,
Yeah.
like you don't go up to the door and ring the doorbell. You just
you
text
text
them,
them.
I'm here.
Text him here.
Sure.
Yeah,
If you're waiting in the car for somebody to come out to you,
You'll come out. Come
here.
outside. Yeah.
Nah, here.
Yeah.
Here's the word, bro.
That's true.
Here. And
or out here.
oh,
Khalid, you're the
you're
kind
from Toronto,
You're the kind
out
of
here.
You're the kind of guy though that like you'll pull up to a house. You'll be like, just let me check Twitter for 5 minutes, and then I'll text the guy.
Hopefully he'll just notice it. I won't even have to text.
Yeah, it's telepathic,
Yeah,
I'm here,
yeah.
you'll know.
Bro, I've been outside. I texted you. Oh, you didn't get my call? Oh, that's crazy. You booked you.
Yo, I don't think you probably have wind, bro. Your service is bad.
This is wind mobile.
Even Uber Eats and Skip the Dish and stuff like that have abandoned it, bro. They're just, and maybe it's because of contactless delivery with the pandemic, but still, like they're not. Maybe they used to ring the doorbell. They used to, but I don't think
dropping a picture.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, and they're in it too, right?
Yeah,
They'll sit down and be like, squad pick here, out here,
I've been dying because there was
out here with your Swiss chalet.
I was dying because there was a whole Twitter thread of people that screenshotted all the pictures that their Uber deliveries dropped, and it was like them getting caught lacking, like trying to pick up the order,
picking it up, and they're like they're out there waiting,
1 foot out the door.
Do you know why they do that though in the States?
in their pajama pants.
Like I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, what the?
Do you know why they do that in the States?
Why?
Because people steal orders.
Oh yeah. So it needs to be.
So again,
So why not here?
because I feel like in parts of the U.S. it's just probably
It's grimy.
It's grimy. So imagine this: like
to get my
if we
photo
wanted to
taken.
start a crime ring,
Yeah.
you live in an apartment complex, let's just say,
yeah.
or like where everybody has a front-facing door and like a semi-detached whatever.
Right.
You could literally queue this up with your buddy all day long. You leave it on the doorstep, somebody comes and grabs the food and steals it, and it's your buddy. And then you report to Uber. What the heck?
Yeah.
Somebody stole it.
Yeah, but okay, that's a good point. But like, after how many like of those complaints that you file in that they say like, yo, bro, this is like your 5th time in a row saying you didn't get your order. What's really going on here? You know,
I live in a bad neighborhood.
I live in a very bad
Keep taking it, bro.
they're gonna have a Uber like a support agent, like
They're gonna put a safe
watching
outside.
your ends all the time.
Yeah. Put a safe box like
Yeah,
outside.
well, yeah.
Like tell
Lock
the
it.
Uber guy the passcode so only he can get it.
Well, you guys see the Snoop Dogg meme, like me signing up for my free trials. That's it.
Multiple faces, bro. 100%.
But you know what they do that they get you for? You are limited by the number. So they always authenticate you by your phone number now. So if you want to use multiple emails, everybody's got the same phone number. People don't change their phone number anymore, right? So that's how they get you. Because I keep getting coupons because I signed up one time with an email address and they keep sending me coupons for like, 75% off up to $50. I'm like, okay,
right.
Maybe I'll do this.
Bro, you know what's the worst though? When they drop your order at like the wrong house and it's near you though.
Yeah.
So like me, it happens to me so much, bro. So like,
sucks.
What? So like my building would be 128, right?
Yeah.
But there's a house that's across from me.
Do you have like a bad pin on the Google Maps or something like that? Like it's not pinned properly?
I don't think so.
Because that's what happened. That's what happened at my parents' house. They always have their stuff, whether it's Amazon or food deliveries, always delivered to the street beside them, to the same numbered house. Yeah. But it's on a different street completely. Yeah. And it gets delivered there like 50% of the time, and it's because the ping for on the map is like it was in their backyard, so they contacted Google and actually said, "Hey, switch it, put it to the front door."
I understand that, but I would have believed that if like it was happening all the time. But there's times, most times, my order is correct. It comes to my apartment. Gotcha. But the thing is, it's like it goes to another house, right? And at 2 a.m., like 1 a.m. when I order something, bro, I gotta go outside, walk across the street,
like boxers
and I feel like a thief, bro. Yeah. I'm going in front of somebody's door.
The local Karen is gonna contact, bro.
Just walking back.
That's true.
They're like, yo, there's a random black guy walking across the street just picking up orders.
Bro, imagine you're doing that and the dude with the Burger King crown comes out.
Hard and he's about to drop after the, yo, bro, relax, is mine. Wrong location.
Well, bro, because we're an educational podcast.
Yeah.
To somewhat of a degree. You guys talked about millennials and their doorbells.
Yeah.
I have a solution.
Okay.
The problem is the product that they're putting up for doorbells is just not up to par. Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 points here.
Okay.
Boomers, number one, love the Ring doorbells. They love them.
Yeah.
So at work, I can confidently say, my old job, whenever there was a package, a squirrel, a leaf, or they were just bored, they check their Ring camera to see what's going on outside their front door.
Oh, yeah.
They love that. So first of all, Ring is like the new evolution.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when they ding that doorbell, you get a live feed to your phone. Somebody's ringing your doorbell.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But for us millennials, I don't think we care because it's just like, why do I need the Ring doorbell when I get the Amazon notification?
Exactly.
It's just like redundant. The Uber's giving me the notification, right? So
I'm tracking the order the whole time.
I have a solution.
Okay.
I think what would be more exciting is instead of a doorbell chiming, first of all, we do a little bit of a fun thing.
Okay.
You trigger up to like some LED strips and you can Bluetooth link a song to the doorbell. So for example, if you knew that there was like Amigos remix or like a new CLB song that was programmed to our doorbell, would you have rung it today? Yeah. Imagine you ring the doorbell. I'm on a new level. Yo, Callie, stop ringing the doorbell. I fixed the doorbell crisis.
Or my own song that I made.
I'll never love
I'm about
work.
to put these people on. I never hear my mixtape by Force.
Uber drivers never love their work so much, bro. They just be out there jamming, bro.
This is something different.
But there you go. I just solved the doorbell crisis.
Yeah.
It's obviously because you get the notifications for everything, but somebody's done a bad job. Yeah. Obviously, we don't own houses either.
That's another problem. That's part of the
we don't ring doorbells because we don't own houses. End of article.
Idiots. Anyways, okay. Well, we talked about that, but those are some good points. But Mike, talk to us about.
But here's a thing before whatever you're gonna say.
Okay.
What if we had instead they could just text us the Ontario emergency alert sound?
Yeah.
Your pizza's here.
Like when a kid's missing or something?
Yeah. Like
that's obnoxious, man.
There was actually a conversation on that recently because there was another one like a week ago.
Yeah.
Again, probably
feels like it's been happening
it happens
lately,
well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it's like 3 in like 2 weeks, and then sometimes it's not really that often.
Yeah. And then they find the kid in like 2 hours.
But you know what a big problem?
Disgruntled parents.
Yeah. You know what a big problem is? Like they don't have levels. It's just all insane.
0 to 100.
No, it's just 100 all the time, and what it's doing is it's already getting people to not pay attention once it hits their phone.
Oh yeah.
But hold on, if there was knowing the bureaucracy in the government, if there was a triage system to say this is a level 1, 2, or 3 Amber Alert, it would be hours before somebody got the sign off.
Yeah, I don't
to decide this is actually a level 2. Can we get consensus on that? I'll circle back with you offline.
Gotcha. Because they were offered that when they were making it. They were offered a tier,
like a tiered
thing, and they decided this is the best way to do it.
One and done.
But they were suggested though by like the professional team.
Right.
They told them it's not even going to be a couple years before no one cares about this anymore, and no one listens, and they put their phone away.
Bro, it's
away.
just like your alarm when you're
like
waking up in the morning.
At 1 in the morning, at 1 in the morning, I am not Batman, and I'm in Mississauga. I'm not going to go look for a driver in Ottawa.
Bro, imagine
at
like
1 in the morning.
A parent
there
with
needs
like a
to be
2-year-old or 1-year-old that's sleeping, and then that goes off.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how hard it is to put that kid back to sleep?
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Just imagine.
Yeah, what was that? Go back to bed, sweetie.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Guys, you're like, can I play Fortnite for 20 minutes?
Might as well. I need to get this new dance off.
Do you guys remember the commercials for "This is an alarm for Central Station"?
Oh my God! Yeah. 1-800-267-2001 Alarm Force.
Yeah.
Alarm Force is listed on the TSX.
Yeah. My God.
Do you remember that?
I feel like we're at a certain we're not young enough that we have these stupid like commercial things in our heads, whether it's Marineland or Ontario.
Wow, deal.
Get away from us. 866.
Wow, deal. Bro, I should just randomly, I'd be in the gym. 1-866. Wow, deal. Like, what?
Bro.
Why am I remembering this?
they actually messed up our head now because we could have had like more geography in our head or stuff like that, and we just remembered
the jewelry guy.
Oh, Oliver Jewelry.
I'm the cash man.
I give you money for your gold.
What about 439? Oh, Pizza
Nova. Oh my God.
39. Oh, Pizza Nova.
Oh my God, bro.
Did Pizza have one too? They have
967
11. Call a pizza. Hey.
Yeah, we're such boomers. We're called the telephone number jingles, bro. That hasn't existed in like 20 years.
We know all those numbers. My best friend don't know his numbers. Sorry, bro.
That's true, bro. I can recite more random business numbers.
Sorry, bro. You're gonna have to make it a jingle for me to get this.
866 wow deal and get away from Mike. What's your phone number again? All I know is
647. Oh, I can't say it on the pod. Never mind. about how people calling me up. I already go, bro. I almost fell for that,
bro.
Almost exposed yourself.
God,
but look, Mike.
But they had us in a chokehold with those jingles, man.
Facts, bro.
They did.
They were poisoning our minds for sure. They knew what they were up to.
Oh my God.
He knew what they were up to.
Honestly,
at least they were creative back then. Like commercials do not grab you like that.
Maybe
anymore.
that should be part of some of these, political platforms, and these commercials, bro.
That's true, man. I see a lot of these commercials because I've watched more Twitch now than anything else because I literally just put it on at night when I'm just like hanging out, and usually it's just like background noise, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
watch
Just to fall asleep on something.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like all the commercials on Twitch are all like oriented towards computers and gaming stuff, and they're all so funny, man, because it's just like you can tell it's like some of them are cool, but other ones is like this is like a 50-year-old marketing team to put this together. And it's always a kid who's like grabbing like an SSD card, and all of a sudden there's like textures forming around him, and he's like in the game is like getting the experience,
bro. Like how?
Like,
come on, be more creative,
man.
too. It's like I think that's what like commercials are lacking right now too. It's like the whole creativity, right?
Well, here's the thing too. Not just that, but I think honestly that they're probably not spending a lot of time on commercials anymore nowadays because they know, and we were talking about this. We can segue. Millennials and Gen Z are abandoning live TV, cable TV, right? So they're not going to put the money and effort into commercials when they know it's not going to stick with people anyways. Yeah, who's really watching?
Also,
but it's not like they're plugging it in on live, on streaming networks either, are they?
Well, the reason those commercials don't exist anymore is because it's almost impossible to track your return on ad spend. ROAS,
right. They're not gonna
digital marketing
unless they can track it. There's
no use for it.
It's like basically you can have a way more cost-effective footprint online. So here's something interesting. We actually did a study with Rogers back when I was at the dealership world, and they gave us about $80,000 worth of radio advertisements for free because they're struggling that badly.
Damn, bro.
So they gave us about $80,000 worth of advertisements. It's equivalent to about like $5,000 worth of Facebook ads. With the amount of extra traffic, lift in traffic that we saw. Yeah. So basically, if you want somebody to go online and check your inventory and see your cars, spend 80 grand on radio ads, there's no proof. And there is nothing they could do aside from attribution to say, hey, we think your website metrics increased by 10%, your traffic.
It's not concrete.
No, and they can't do that at all. So then you do in comparison, you can say, okay, of the $5,000 we spent, X amount of, customers submitted an inquiry, phone calls, click, GPS map, all that stuff. There's actionables. So it's just, that's why it's a dying art.
Right.
It's really interesting.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Then I can understand that.
Yeah.
So, Mike, go ahead with this.
But that's all. I have an article actually after this to talk about, but I know Colin really wanted to talk about this in general, right?
Okay.
Abandoning live TV. I know you can probably relate to that yourself, but go ahead.
Exactly. Like, I mean, like the only thing that would probably for me personally, that would really capture my time is like maybe a live sports event, right?
Yeah.
But the problem with people nowadays, millennials, is like we're going away from the whole TV cable network and all that stuff.
Expensive,
we're going to,
man.
Yeah, it's expensive. That's the reason, really.
And another thing that I've noticed, so I was talking with a friend a couple weeks ago, and he was so he moved into a new place, and he was just trying to get new just internet and all that stuff. So now what they're doing is they're offering it like in a bundle deal because they know people are not asking for cable, right?
Yeah.
So in order for you to get internet, you have to get TV, and then you get a home phone with it.
No, you don't. You don't have to, but they're trying to make it as close enough of a price that you in your head you think, worth it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, they got you, but you're not using a home phone.
Yeah.
And you're not using the TV, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I laughed.
Yeah, it's just a silly trap that enough people fall for.
So the other day I got a call and it was a number I didn't recognize. I pick them up all the time because I love talking to telemarketers.
Yeah.
I love it. Bro, anyways, it was my mom. And I'm like, where are you calling from? She's like, the house phone. Like, why do you have a house phone?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, sometimes I make calls to the States. I'm like, you can do that with your iPhone. Like, you use Wi-Fi. Like, you don't have to worry about that anymore. She's like, well, this is always on. I'm like, I can't tell you the last time I turned off my phone. But it's just such a...
Our parents have a really hard time dropping the house phones.
Exactly.
They have a really hard time. They think that it needs to be there because what if
my phone dies or something?
Great Auntie Joan calls and she calls on the house phone.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, you got your cell phone. That is your phone.
Exactly. Like
that's true.
Man, even with like work related stuff, like or applications or whatever, like when you're like filling things out, they say your home number and your mobile number. I'm just like,
yeah, that's true.
Nobody has a phone
I just
number.
put the same number in.
Yeah, exactly, twice.
That's all I do. Yeah.
Bitch, you thought.
Save me the time, bro. You gonna get this number twice.
So yeah,
hold that.
Bro,
one you can text, the other you can call.
Yeah, exactly.
Same number.
Yo, you know what I was dying at? Because my aunt was telling me like back in the day, she's like, yo, oh man, you know the one thing that I used to hate about cell phones back in the day is like, oh, people could only call me after like 6 p.m.
Yeah, because of the hour.
Like,
the hours.
what?
It's like washing clothes during the weekdays. Bro.
Dude, yeah.
I'm like, that was actually a thing. Like, imagine that, bro. Don't call me all day. Wait till 6 p.m. It's free for me, bro.
Yeah. Well, dude, did you see the other day Nokia's putting out a new phone that's like literally like an OG, like one of the brick phones. And it's got like the T9 texting.
Yeah.
And it's got a screen and like the whole like video is maybe like a 45-second ad of them spinning the phone around and like showing the screen, and it has the original Snake game.
Oh wow.
But it's just like
my butt.
It's cool.
My vibe, 100%.
It's cool until you need to send like a work email. And it's like
bro, you know what's so crazy
fun.
about that? Because I saw a random article talking about that same Nokia brick phone style that we used to have. And they said the battery life was like 11 days on that.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Crazy, yeah.
Well, if you think about it, it's because it didn't really need to do a whole lot. Like the biggest.
I mean, the amount of Snake gaming I was playing on that.
Yeah, but the biggest. But the screen was not even anything close to like what we have now, right?
It was so small.
And it probably like the screens back then were like barely backlit. Like I remember it was like a big deal to have a backlit phone.
I remember that. It was like a greenish, yellowish. Like,
and I remember like one of the newer phones I got. It was a big deal too. Well, you know when you flip it and you close it and it had the time, like a tiny little screen, and all it showed was the time. Like I don't even think it showed you if you had like a notification or anything.
Nothing.
And it was just like that was.
It was just
cool.
glowing like.
And you could pull it out and you'd be like. And I remember back in the day too, the satisfaction of opening your phone or checking it.
Bro, can you even fathom that people used to actually use pagers?
That's crazy.
It just that blows my mind.
Yeah,
that blows my mind. Bro.
How was that?
You know that was original.
Your
SMS
privilege is
tech,
showing.
though.
You know that.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But isn't that crazy though? Like
Yeah.
that's what texting was.
Yeah.
And it was originally used. I think it was used by like medical staff and like high profile people and government things. So they're like, actually, we can do the same thing with like regular cell phones.
Yeah.
Isn't that so weird that for a little while texting was not available?
Man, the way with smartphones they've replaced so many things. It's like, okay, we don't need paper maps anymore. We have GPS.
So
we don't need a third-party GPS that we put on our dash. Remember that,
bro? I don't understand.
There's still
GPS you put on your dash?
there's still parts of the world you probably need a paper map.
Bro, remember when rentals used to upsell you on GPS, bro?
True.
Yeah, right. Who are they tricking now, bro? Who are they tricking
bro, you pull
now,
up, they're like, yeah, and you're gonna need a GPS, right? You don't know the city,
For sure.
bro. Commission right there.
Can I ask you something though?
Got us.
Why do you think there weren't more divorces back then? If you didn't have Google Maps and you had to rely on the husband and your pilot giving you directions off the map,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that builds communication skills, bro. They go through
or
it.
creates arguments.
Or creates arguments. Yeah,
You should have told me that 20 minutes ago.
right turn. How do we get back on the highway?
We're headed to Illinois now.
Janice, we're never going to your mother-in-law's again.
We might as well just camp out here. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you
Bro,
wanted?
Disneyland trips would take a whole nother day, bro.
Yeah, right.
The wifey can't get the directions right. My goodness, bro.
I honestly,
oh, sorry, it was upside down. Damn it.
I honestly don't even know how they did that before.
Bro, honestly, like, I don't think that's something that anybody would have the patience for nowadays.
No. And I remember when Google Earth was pretty fresh, one of my favorite things to do was just load it up, spin it, and like click and zoom in.
Zoom in.
And you figure it out. And
Yeah.
On the school computer and shit.
oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
Random crackhead on the corner, bro.
And it's just,
I see
nice.
you, bro.
and it's just like, that was the thing you could do. You're like, I'm not playing games. I'm on Google Earth.
Exactly.
It's just like, but you're also not doing anything on Google Earth, man.
Learning about our planet. And the Madam's whereabouts.
Do you guys remember growing up though, the original version of that, a globe? Tell me the last time you saw a globe, like spun a globe.
Oh, spin the globe?
Man.
Yeah.
I remember
one with like where it sticks out too and you can feel.
Oh yeah, like the texture,
topography or whatever.
Yeah.
The man dropped topography. Relax. You've been talking to Abdullah.
This guy.
Wait, did I get the word right?
Oh my god.
I think I did, bro. It's nice. I'm nice with it. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I think it's been so long, man, since they even looked at like a globe, man. Like that used to be like a household thing, like just a random thing on your table. I'm pretty sure your house had it, bro.
Huh?
Didn't your house have one
You
like
already
in the
know.
corner?
We had a couple, fam.
Yeah.
Michael's
know.
house.
I remember
You already
Michael's house had
know.
one.
I
Yeah,
remember Michael had one of those. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That was one of those globes where it was like in one of those things you could spin around from every angle.
Yeah. It was right beside the office.
Yeah,
room.
you know the
in the
vibes.
office.
You know the vibes.
See, we both
Sometimes I just went into that room to get a little smarter.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, you know, whether it be playing chess against myself or you know, spin the map a few times.
What if I
a few
told
more
you?
African countries?
What if I told you at one point in time I teabagged it?
Huh?
What?
What if I told you? Oh, you know on the top where there's that like
There's
little
a little
point?
spike.
Yeah. What if I told you I sat on it?
I wanna be in my zone.
Yo, you're a one green freak, aren't you?
Oh, you already know, fam.
Yo, my God, man. But yeah, man, it's so many things that like are so outdated that we don't even use anymore. It's like, man, remember that solitaire game that we used to play all the time on the computers?
I was a big fiend. I remember like back the poor man's Game Boy. You would go to Toys R Us and for like $20 you had Connect 4, you had Solitaire, you had Blackjack.
Oh yeah.
I used to be a god at Connect 4.
Oh, Connect 4, bro. Yeah.
And I would play the computer, and the computer was hard, but I would play this thing on car rides for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Connect 4, and the computer would still beat my ass like half the time.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I remember there was that other game. Remember where you pretended to be like a doctor and you had
Operation?
to...
Oh, Operation, bro. Come on. Operation is a classic,
man, I
bro.
forgot the name of that. Bro, I totally forgot about it. But that
Well,
game
you're remembering
was so
all these
addicting.
commercials, numbers and tunes, but you can't remember Operation, bro?
Man. Oh my God.
This guy.
That's unbelievable.
Man, I
Played
remember
myself.
I remember, okay, a kid today does not know the excitement of going to Toys R Us with your grandma.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me a top 10. I'm still chasing that high.
Yeah.
Remember
Go get whatever you want.
with your grandma, and he's just like, don't tell mom.
Get me a Spider-Man action figure.
Oh, yeah. Grandmas are the best, bro. Yeah.
Venom.
The amount of Bionicles.
Bro, oh my. Endless. endless, bro.
That I got, and my brother always had to pick the one, and I wasn't allowed to get his colors.
Yeah.
I had to get the other ones, right? And the Bionicles that shoot discs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I had to always, every time I came back from Toys R Us, I had to get myself a little hoop for my door.
The hoop. Yeah.
Bro, mandatory.
Oh,
mandatory. That one's always breaking.
How else am I going to be the next Jordan, bro?
Yeah.
LeBron, bro. You did not grow up with LeBron, bro. You went to Toys R Us to be LeBron,
Jordan,
bro. What?
Jordan, my bad. Jordan.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember. Do you remember the game Mousetrap?
Yeah, of course.
I wanted that game so badly. Okay, and the thing about Mousetrap is the first 2 times I got it, there were pieces that were missing.
Oh.
So I remember getting it the first 2 times, and I was so sad.
Yeah.
Because one of the pieces missing, the whole Mousetrap doesn't work.
It's done. It's done. New game.
Yeah. So and I don't know, bro, you got us talking about what we killed, and now we're just being boomers. We're just being straight up boomers right now.
Well, we talked about it on another podcast about toys in general, and we talked about we're surprised toys still get made, right?
Yeah.
Like there must be enough toys circulating around the world for everyone to just hand them down or do new things. No, but I'm just saying there's one now in the UK specifically. It's like a fidget popper.
Okay.
And it's how we get the bubble wrap, the plastic bubble wrap. You can spend hours just popping bubble wrap.
Yeah.
That's what these fidget poppers are. So it's just like this plastic thing where you push down and it makes the feel and sound of the pop.
Yeah.
And then you do it on whatever it is, however many pops on the one side, and then once you're all done, you can turn it around and do it on the other side, and then it just keeps
that's
flipping,
therapeutic,
right?
bro.
So there's in I don't know how much time they've already sold 1 million across the UK, and they've already created enough for 5 million sales.
I would get that.
And they're selling. Bro. They're selling like crazy, and it's like wow.
I got the link on AliExpress if you guys want.
Jeez,
bro,
saying you're ahead of the curve.
It's cheap.
Okay.
Bro, I'm down because I spend so much time popping the bubble wrap.
I know, 100%, bro. It feels nice.
It's just one of those weird things that's so therapeutic and
like other things popping out, like cysts and stuff.
Oh,
okay, let's go.
No, let's talk for a second. Let's talk for a second. He got me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He got me. All right. What is it about us and why we love Dr. Pimple Popper so much? I know. Nick's in the corner. Nick's in the corner right now. Like,
there's better things to talk about than this shit.
No, but I want to talk about what is it? Like, why do we find this satisfying?
Listen,
it is.
The last couple of days, me and Michael have been going back and sharing videos of cysts being popped.
You guys are
disgusting. And I'm just like, wow.
I mean, you say back and forth, bro. You're sending them to me.
No, you said something. Damn it. Don't make me the only one weird here. I'm not the only weird.
You guys are disgusting. I'm sorry.
Bro. Okay, so there's this one guy.
No business watching that stuff. Why are you guys exposing yourself?
You know how messed up? This guy is messed up. He's
bro. There's millions of people that watch
I sent him a crazy one. The guy's like, off the rip, just by seeing that picture, I'm not opening this.
Yeah.
2 minutes later. Okay, I opened it.
I watched all 8 parts.
I
watched all 8 parts. I didn't even know there were 8 parts. I watched the whole thing.
You guys are.
That's a big
I'm done. I'm done.
No, we just like seeing people, doing better.
Yeah. I like people being healed. I like people being healed. Yeah, get that out. Get it out of you.
Okay, enough of that.
Get it out of your system.
I really want to go. I really want to go back to the Toys R Us memories, pre-acne and cysts and pimple poppers, bro. Do you guys remember Silly Putty?
Oh yeah, Silly Putty.
Silly Putty was nice.
Yeah, man.
The smell of Silly Putty was nasty, though, bro.
It used to stay on you for so long.
You know what else smells nasty?
What?
I'm just fucking around.
This guy's messed up, man.
Yeah, man. Silly Putty. Yeah, that's another thing you can just play with for an hour as a kid easily, bro.
Did you guys ever play the Tony Hawk games?
Of course,
Tony Hawk was a millennial childhood staple.
I remember
Tony Hawk games were mandatory.
The only time I ever I didn't fake being sick, but I was well enough to go to school. The only time I did it, it's because
my stomach.
Literally, bro. I remember this one day, and I played Tony Hawk's Underground 2, Thug 2, dude. It was one of the best video games of all time.
Honestly, man.
And you would just grind in that game.
It was on PS2, right?
Dude, it was on everything. I played on GameCube. I was on everything, man.
GameCube, wow.
And I remember playing this thing on GameCube, bro, and I had the time of my life.
Yeah.
And I remember going into, you remember there was always a Tony Hawk's game when you went into Toys R Us on like one of the consoles.
Yeah.
There was, for some reason, whenever I went, there was just always a Tony Hawk game.
I mean, those games were huge, bro. It got like, you had people who have zero interest in skateboarding.
Skateboarding, yeah.
It was sick.
Bro. Know and love Tony Hawk in the games.
I swear to you, I had nothing to do with skateboarding at all.
I know.
Tony Hawk made me fall in love with it, bro.
Have you guys seen the meme where it's like Wesley Snipes and he's got a tear crying and he's like, when I have to kill Tony Hawk in the race war?
You gotta spare Tony. Come on now.
Come on. Only two white boys making out of Tony Hawk and Eminem. Maybe Jack Harlow these days.
Yeah, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow these days.
Jack Harlow's building up right now.
I love how Tony Hawk though he has the pass.
Yeah, he has the pass, bro. 100%, man. He's part of the culture.
He's chill, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man. I mean, Lil Wayne used to have him at his house all the time because
it's crazy.
Lil Wayne towards the end of his career,
like a rock.
He got like into skateboarding, even to this point where in his mansion, like he has like a whole skateboard park. That's what he does on his downtime all the time.
Do you guys remember the show Rob and Big?
No, I don't remember
What's
that one.
What? On MTV?
Rob
You know Rob Deerdeck Fantasy Factory? And
Rob Drydeck?
Rob Deerdeck.
Is it Deerdeck or Drydeck?
Deerdeck,
Whatever,
I think.
it doesn't even matter.
That's a guy who does ridiculousness.
I know, ridiculousness, yeah.
But he used to have a show called Rob and Big with his bodyguard, the big dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that show was so funny. Those guys like Fantasy Factory, they basically had like, it was fully sponsored. I can't remember what his sponsorship was because there's no jingle.
No jingle,
but bro, there was logos all over this freaking, it was just a warehouse with a skateboard ramp. And I remember thinking, this is the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Just having your own facility.
You know what TV needs to bring back, man? They need to bring back shows like X Factor, man. Just some wild stuff.
Hold on a sec.
But
we are TV.
Yeah.
Respect, fam. We are
TV. So what do you want to bring back?
You're right.
Just let me know, and we'll get some shit started, man.
Yeah, man. But honestly, like,
does Survivor still go?
Survivor? No.
There must be like 50 seasons of that shit.
What was the other one that they were running around the world?
They still do
doing
that, bro.
like missions.
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race, man.
Yeah.
I used to love that. Like the first season.
Yeah, reality TV or not? I don't even know. Is that reality TV?
Did they used to spin a globe and then randomly like same thing, or is that a thing too?
Yeah, dude. Who knows?
Yeah, bro, honestly.
Today we're gonna go to the force of.
Yeah, random. And they're hopping in taxis, running.
Yeah.
Get us here. They have a map out. It's so outdated, bro.
Yeah.
Like we need to get to this point.
No. Nowadays, you'd be getting into the cab. Get me here, and the driver would just be like, "Chupapi miñeño."
Bro, honestly,
that show ruined relationships, though.
It did.
Oh yeah,
because the girl always has the map. Okay, where are we supposed to go next?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to get there? Come on.
Do you think we could run? I don't know why nobody's done it yet, but a modern version, like you do Uber and you just run Cash Cab out of it.
Ooh.
We could bring that back.
That's a good 100%. One. Yeah.
We are TV.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
We are TV. So we'll run it and we're like, yo guys, welcome. Yeah. We'll take you to the McDonald's drive-thru. And people will be like, okay,
you can deliver like things on Uber without you being in the car anymore now, eh?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just the other day, so I was at work and so some passenger just like forgot something that she couldn't take with her because it was over the limit, right?
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, I'm just gonna put it on an Uber and send it back to my house.
Sure, that's
my
a lot of money, but
there. It's a lot of money, but I didn't know you can actually take an Uber, like drop a package in it and just send it back to a location.
Yeah, serious VIP experience.
Who would have known?
Yo, that's such a lot of money, bro. I don't know how to get that.
I'm gonna pose a question to you guys.
Yeah.
So what's really interesting is I saw an article, saw a headline.
Okay.
I don't know the context, but it basically said space is the worst thing for electronics because there may be a pulse one day of electromagnetic energy.
Okay.
Or solar flare or something that just creates an EMP, right? Do you remember the power outage that one year?
Yeah.
I think that was because
what year was that?
It was like, I don't even know.
Bro, did it go like a full week?
Yeah.
No, it was like 3 days or something.
I thought it was like a 3 days, bro. Memory hits different sometimes.
Yeah. But imagine the internet just crashed for a month.
Dude.
What do you think would happen to people on Earth?
City people would be screwed, bro.
I really think people would be outside like zombies.
I think people would kill themselves.
Well, of course, if it went that long, yeah.
Dude, imagine 30 days. First of all, nobody can do any job anymore.
True.
Except like jobs you don't require, like
ice cream trucks. You can do jobs.
Actual labor.
Mike can still work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We're gonna be like,
there's lots of jobs you still do. But that's why I said city folk are done.
Fill the bathtub.
I'm going out tonight.
But bro, imagine there's no internet for 30 days.
Bro, that would actually drive people nuts. Like, I think they would.
Do you think that'd be a good thing for the world, though? I think that'd be a great thing for the world.
I think there would be like, after those 30 days, there's going to be like a recovery program for people.
Do you think 30 days is enough to change people's personalities?
No.
I mean, they say it's 30 days, what, 30 days to
21 days to make a habit or something?
Make a habit, yeah.
Make a habit?
I don't know. It's a great question.
Because they're talking, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
They're talking about what life is going to be.
You guys are catching on. I like it.
Is going to be post-pandemic because obviously the world has been through something similar to this before.
Yeah. Right.
And they're basically saying we're going to be a little bit like the 1920s where we're really reserved and shy and stuff because the pandemic has been long enough, right? And they're saying really, for the most part, especially with masks and distancing and stuff like that, it won't truly be over for another couple of years.
So you're talking about...
So they think that it's going to, our behavior is going to change. Effects. Yeah, we're going to... So they have... past experience to go on and say this is how humans reacted in the 20s.
True.
When we'd recovered from 1918. So now they're saying that this is basically most likely what's going to happen.
We're built different.
Well, I think Mike holds a point, and then all of a sudden, like Great Gatsby was 1930s, the Flash era, right? And that's where the elegance and parties and lavishness and all that
started.
I think if I don't know, like COVID in the next year and a half, I think there's a lot of good things that'll come out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
More bad than good.
Yeah.
I remember I wrote for my grade 12 essay for anthropology or something. I wrote the I can't remember how I phrased it, but it was like the benefits to the world after World War II or because of World War II.
Yeah.
Like World War II was a terrible thing, but there were some really interesting things that came out of it.
That come out.
Yeah.
Right? Some great technology and medicine and advances, right?
Yeah.
So I think COVID is kind of going to work similar, like Mike said, to if you could repeat a time in history. But I don't know. I think people... I don't think it's necessarily because of COVID. I think by 1930, like I've talked about this before, but you're going to see the tipping point for electricity. People will be able to live net zero, like
I remember
off
you telling
the grid.
That, off the grid, yeah.
And so if you combine that with all of a sudden, fast forward with perhaps, a housing reset or a new way for people to live or new communities, I think that's going to be the biggest driving factor.
Yeah.
And people are going to realize, hey, that we can live completely different lives. And man, you look at it right now, people are literally not being like choosing in small towns to not work at fast food places anymore for less than $18 an hour.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if this is happening right now, things are going to go way worse in the next couple of years.
They were talking about, I don't know, in the latest campaign with Trudeau, he was talking about, like, since you mentioned the housing reset, he was talking about like making the housing market affordable again.
I don't think they can do that.
Do you think? Yeah, like I'm just like, what's with this false like?
It's just cap.
Yeah, it's lip service, man. And see, the problem with that too is because your biggest voter base is obviously people who own houses.
Exactly.
So anything you do to jeopardize that, you lose their vote.
Exactly.
So it's just political suicide from every single party. So nobody really has any intention to fix it. But anyways, this is not a housing podcast.
We're not.
That we almost got too educational.
Almost, and too deep.
Yeah,
but
because I'm in too deep.
Man, just give me a house already, guys, man.
Yo, but
please and thank you.
You guys remember? I know we talked about this before, but Mike's talking about Sum 41, the Much Music video countdown.
Holy,
bro, those were
times were simple.
Yeah,
bro. Was it Sum 41 that did an album with Jay-Z? What was it?
No, that was Linkin Park.
No, Linkin Park.
That album
Linkin
slaps,
bro. Oh my.
Linkin Park is another one of those.
Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boy. I need you to fall. And then it was some random white guy screaming, "It's taken so long, I can feel you there. It was so long, but I guess."
Bro, you're just
like
making up words, but they make sense.
You're making up some serious words.
I mean, that's music nowadays, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
oh man,
put some respect on Chester, bro. That man passed.
Yeah,
R.I.P., bro.
That
I'm trying to get to the top.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But actually, that
in my skin.
Yo, whatever happened to Avril Lavigne, man?
Oh man.
He was a skater boy.
You bring that up every free podcast. You got
favorite song, man. That's my favorite song, bro. Bro, I loved her, man. Whatever happened to her, damn it?
Bro, her and Tony Hawk, we're saving them in the race war.
Yo, Kelly Clarkson, where you at, fam?
Oh my god.
I still remember, what was it, Kesha? We're gonna die young.
Yeah.
I remember that song, dude. That was like that was
peak university track.
That was peak.
That was
I don't
first
think
year,
University got better than that.
Yeah.
Man. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It's just
I
like
think Rihanna was like big during our university too.
That's
Remember?
true. Yeah.
Who is the one at the party? Don't stop till I walk.
Kesha.
In. That's Kesha too.
Yo, she had bangers, eh?
Yeah. She did. Wasn't she Mick Jagger's daughter or stepsister or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Anna. It's fine.
Yeah,
Anna's bored, the cat. She's like, why aren't you guys paying attention to us?
I know, right?
But man, I feel like when you listen to those tunes though, still to this day, the nostalgia,
it's timeless, bro.
It slaps you.
It hits you, bro.
Like a waterfall, man.
Yeah.
It just comes down on you.
And then there was so many like one-hit wonders, man. Like, where are these guys now?
That's true.
You know?
Like, man,
like how could you put out such a banger and then just leave us out to dry like that?
You know what I do miss?
Yeah.
And I never really listened to this music, but like Matchbox 20, like,
yeah,
there's so many good like feeler songs.
Yeah,
like, they're not rock and they're not like pop, but they're like,
they're just the most random things ever.
Mike, what are some good Matchbox 20 songs?
Bro, really?
Because you knew if you heard one of their bangers, everybody would be able to sing along.
Oh, facts, 100%.
For the sake of this podcast, we can't put any of them on, but
no.
I'm here. 3 a.m.
Is that I'm here without you, baby?
I
don't want See, there you go.
Is that If You're Gone?
Even
I don't know.
I think what's it called? Who else did they have? What was those guys? Look at this photograph. What was their name, man?
Nickelback.
Nickelback. Oh my god. Yo, why do people hate them so much? You know that?
Nickelback is not being saved in the race war.
They were a meme.
I promise you, Chad Kroger is not being saved in the race war. Wait, is he dating Avril Lavigne? Bro, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, he is.
So Avril Lavigne's being saved in the race war, but Nickelback,
Nickelback. I remember there was like a whole like there was a time where Facebook just hated them.
Yeah, like, it was so undue, man. Like they were not
so random because everyone listened to them.
Yeah,
but then all of a sudden, at some point, everyone wanted to just pretend like, oh, we never listened to them. We hate them, but it was so random.
It was probably, but that was the beginning of. I think Nickelback was the first victim of cancel culture.
Oh,
yeah, but for what?
Before what? Yeah,
they do anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they're Canadian.
Somebody just woke up one morning and said, "You know what? I'm fed up, bro. Why are these guys always on the radio?
What is that voice? Look at this graph.
Let's end them. Nickelback is over. We're ending this career.
Honestly, man, like it was so random, bro.
Yeah, that's the truth, man.
Nah, I don't care, man. Nickelback slapped.
It did,
100%, bro.
Another one, man. I love how we haven't really talked about any articles today.
Yeah,
but one of the other things that said millennials are killing was bars of soap. Do you remember?
Bro, they're always attacking us for the random things, bro. What?
Why are you putting this on us?
First of all, remember those Zest bars of soap?
Yeah.
The Zest bars, man, they were so strong. My skin got so dry as a young boy.
Yeah.
Using that Zest. And they had like 2 scents that were like tropical, whatever. It's like they all just smell like chemicals.
Yeah.
And you're rubbing that all over. It's just like, yeah, I'd rather have some body wash.
Literally, you know? But I remember even like, I think another thing we killed is probably bubble baths, bro. Kids still doing that, man?
I love bubble baths, but
I just can't comment on that.
Why?
This guy's messed up.
I can't confirm any of these stories, bro. If I do, I'm legally in trouble.
Why?
I don't have any kids, bro. I don't have any kids, so how would I know, bro?
Wait, kids love bubble baths?
Yeah, they do.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying us, man. I'm saying us, man. Growing up, we like bubble baths.
So how do you know they're not a thing?
I was asking
so how do you know?
I was asking you, do you think kids still do that?
You made a statement, brother.
No, I did. I asked you a question, man. Why are you trying to get me down there, bro?
Why are you getting on the sensitive content,
come on, bro.
Listen, we want to cancel. This is the guy who canceled Nickelback 15 years ago.
That's him, bro.
That's him.
It's him.
Believe him.
Man.
This guy's literally trying to start the race war right now.
Yeah.
Man, another thing that we probably don't use anymore is radio, man. Like I remember
I do.
Going to school when I was younger, and on our way, like my mom would let us always listen to like 92.5, Z103, you know, Flow 93.5.
Yeah.
I don't think people do that anymore,
My
man.
mom wouldn't let me touch anything but CHFI. Don't touch it.
Really? Oh,
98.1 CHFI.
Or what's it called? Was it 680 News?
Oh yeah.
Like, it always had to be on that too sometimes.
Bro,
Yeah.
I remember when I first
Fan 590.
Yeah, fan 590.
Jeez.
Yep.
when I really wanted to piss my mom off
Yeah.
in the car, what I would always do is I'd change her radio stations to the one where it's like the staticky Indian guy. Tell me you grew up in the GTA.
Yeah, exactly.
Telling me you
Oh my
grew up
God,
in the GTA.
man. Bro, that was the thing,
You know,
yeah.
I don't even want to butcher it, but all of a
Yeah.
sudden there's a channel. It's like
The random Indian guy talking like, what? Where did this guy come from?
and all of a sudden there's like a like, where are they broadcasting out of, bro? Where are they broadcasting out of?
I switched over to the Bollywood network. What happened, bro?
My mom would get so cheesed. Like,
Yeah.
why did you change my CHFI?
Bro, and then it was just so like annoying to change it. You have to scroll all the way back. It's like, oh man.
Bro, you're actually exaggerating the hell.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
You have to twist this little knob.
man.
Like,
Oh,
it's 3
Bro,
turns.
Millennials always doing that, bro. It was such a pain. Nowadays, I can just tap my AirPod
That's it, it's on.
and it goes to the next song.
That's true.
I don't have to dial and figure out.
if they only knew what we're rocking with lately.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Talking about things that are useful, like radio, you know, I just find it funny that they made a conscious decision. I think radio still would have been very popular, but they basically just decided, fuck it, it's not going to be in smartphones.
It's yeah.
That's what
There you
killed
go.
it.
Yeah,
Is
I think
like
so.
the radio worked.
Yeah,
it
it
was
did.
great for discovering new music. It was exciting.
But
And
how
Mike-
could you translate that to your smartphone? You can't. Nobody's listening to the radio on their phone.
But
Like,
but it's just weird to me that they never put that on because I feel like they would have had success.
why would you though? Because you have Apple, iTunes. You
No,
have
I'm talking about
Spotify.
I'm talking about before
Oh,
that.
before that. Oh yeah.
and people would have still rocked with it, right?
Yeah, but I think it still would have died.
Yeah.
Eventually,
but-
just would have lived longer.
I think it would have carved out a little bit more of a specific niche,
Maybe.
in my
Yeah,
opinion.
maybe.
But the one thing that I don't understand, like switching to iPhone, is a calculator is so stupid because it doesn't show you the entries that you put prior.
Yeah, I know.
So if
So-
you misenter a number, it just shows you the total.
Yeah. You have to
That's
clear and
one
start
thing
over.
that I don't understand. $1 billion company, like just show me what I entered a calculation ago.
Exactly.
But anyways, we're boomers now.
Yeah, man.
The calculator doesn't work good. But you guys remember the TI calculators, Texas Instruments, and it's like $38.
Bro, I remember, and then they were
Bro,
so
what? Oh,
specific.
for
at,
the scientific?
even uni, like they were so specific. They're like, you either get
you
this,
need that TI
this
85.
one, or you're gonna fail the exam.
Yeah,
TI
yeah,
85 for the
yeah.
quadratic equation.
Yeah, like,
Remember that
bro,
shit?
what?
Like I can't just bring a regular calculator. Like, what's different?
No, it's not good enough, brother.
Oh, you could save like formulas in this one, so we're not gonna accept it. Like, man, ain't nobody got time for all of that. Like, come on, bro.
There's probably math teachers that really thought those were going to be something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Relax.
It's like,
That's crazy.
man, what a world we grew up in, man.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. So let's talk about one of the last things here.
Right.
One of the last things here, because we're at 57 minutes, Mike. We're talking about the cover letter. Somebody did an article and they're talking about, listen, is a cover letter still necessary? Michael,
Bro, that
what
was
do you,
college, bro.
Michael, I always just assume it's you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's okay. No worries. Yeah. So the cover letters. So
Yeah.
I usually have this issue. I don't know if you guys could relate to, but when I was younger, like just trying to find jobs and having to do like 30 applications, you would just weed out any application that would say cover letter needed. I don't know if you guys used to do that.
No.
Really?
Yeah, but go on.
Yeah. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is, thanks, Michael. All right.
You asked me a question. What am I supposed to lie?
No,
Keep
no.
going so I can prove you
you're-
wrong once again.
You're a good youth. But yeah, so I was wondering, man, is like cover letter still something that people are still submitting? Is it still a thing? Is it necessary for us? Like,
I think they're a waste of time because, like you said, there's ways to get in touch with people. So, like, if you were doing a cover letter back in the day, it's just because it's like a hard copy of your resume, and like,
you're handing it in, right?
and it's like you want to make that little bit of an introduction,
Exactly.
Because it's just like, listen, I talked to the gatekeeper, but for the person who actually wants to read, here's my spiel.
Yeah.
Right.
just to get my foot in the door, you know?
Yeah, but like, and if you look at it right now, what we just talked about, there's Tim Hortons in Ontario and fast food places that literally people will not work for $18 an hour. And it's just like, okay, you don't need a cover letter for that. But way back when, applying to McDonald's, like, God, like you needed a cover letter for McDonald's,
Like, come on.
to say who you are and what, like a pity story.
Exactly.
And it's just like, I don't understand. like you can write a cover letter and you can say I'm really passionate and gonna, basically you're just kind of reorganizing the words in the job posting.
But these are things that I can tell you in the interview. Like, why do I have to
get that in person?
Get that in person. Why do I have to tell you all of this? And then once the interview comes, it's like everything's redundant. It's everything that you already said in the cover letter. Like, come on.
The thing that I find too with HR, there's an article the other day too. It was talking about basically automatic job filtering. Like HR is not going to review every application. Of course, for big companies. So obviously they have software to filter that out. But it's just like, that is not a good strategy anymore, because the article was talking about how there's probably a huge amount of labor force that just is being filtered out automatically, like because some dummy gamed his resume. Like, why are you hiring that person? Yeah, because he got this tip from an uncle. He's not the right guy for the job, but it's just like you're automatically Xing out a large majority of those applicants.
Right.
That's crazy.
What I found that was actually pretty interesting from this article is they were saying like 87% of like recruiters and hiring managers were actually looking at cover letters.
That's crazy, bro. 87%. That's a lot.
Have you guys ever done recruiting?
I feel like they're looking at the wrong.
Never.
things.
Have you?
Yeah, I've done recruiting. I've done hiring.
And do you really? Have you ever thought of looking at the cover letter as?
No, like
you skim through it or something.
I feel like that's like a final stage type of thing. Like you want to like weed out people at the later stages.
The first thing that I would look for, obviously, is like relevant job experience and how long they were at their last job.
Oh, right.
And so, like, obviously, if somebody's a job hopper, like you know, clearly a red flag. But that's funny because I say this because this was
that's like a new thing
years
now,
ago
though.
when I was. Yeah, exactly. Now it's just like 2 years. If the person was there for longer than 2 years, you want to know why.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's a red flag.
Is this guy normal?
And that's another thing that. Speaking of millennials killing things, right? It's just like the loyalty.
It's because people refuse to pay you and treat you well.
No. Exactly. That's one thing millennials are doing right. They're finally realizing that big businesses are not loyal to them. They don't care about them. It's time for millennials to look after themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I'm just gonna go wherever makes me feel happy. Like
or pays me the most as well as makes me feel happy.
Well,
that's all I care about.
Our
benefits.
Like older generations were willing to make like that kind of leap. You know, they were all about stability, family and stuff like that.
Man, I constantly refer back to the good old days in like the 60s and 70s, where literally you could be the biggest dum-dum on the planet. And like I always say it, but the 2-car garage and the house and the kids and the dogs.
Anybody could have it.
And the it's it just blows my mind that literally you walk in, I'm a hard worker, I'll roll up my sleeves.
Here's this mortgage.
Like, perfect, great. You get a job, you get a house, you get everything. It's like now nothing is guaranteed.
Exactly.
And man, like I say it all day long, like some doomsday guy, I still believe it. Watch, by 2031, bro, the amount of wealth that will be concentrated amongst like the top of percentage of these people, and the bottom 99% of us. You're going to see some of that 1% that starts to get very bored and starts to do some very good things for people, especially when you know that you can live off the grid and there's some great initiatives.
What do you mean by doing some good things for people? Like sharing the wealth?
Sharing the wealth in terms of like carbon neutral cities, man.
Right.
Like, I know I talked about it before, but the Acon carbon neutral cities, like influencers and specifically YouTubers are, some of the top guys, like the Mr. Beast approach, people are realizing that works very well, like free charity, right? Mr. Beast, I'm telling you, he's going to make the first electric city.
Bro, Mr. Beast gives out so much. He spends so much money to do what he does.
Yeah,
It's crazy. Like if he doesn't need to do that because he's huge and he would be worth so much right now.
Yeah, bro.
Like he takes in so much money.
I know, but like it's I know it's hard to say when you don't have it, but it's like at a point, like I think you'll have enough to do whatever you want. So whatever's left over, why not give back,
Yeah, I mean,
that's true.
Do you think
why hoard wealth?
Do you think if you hit that point where you had that much wealth, do you think you'd still have the same mindset that you have now?
That's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of things can change that, man. Like you don't know who you'll turn into with some money,
I think we're on once you get to a certain point of wealth, I think the only thing that really matters to you is you start to realize is like health and anti-aging. Because you look at like the richest people, like Bezos just started like an anti-aging company, or research company. And
really?
And dude, I really think like.
But it's not for him.
It's too late. Why wouldn't it be too late? Why would it be too late? How's it too late? Bro, with the amount of money, he can like speed up the process and
dude, trust me,
get people on it that are competent enough to like, accelerate this whole process. I can see it.
I'm saying he is too old.
No, he's not.
He's not old, bro. What is he, like 50s?
For anti-aging to
Mike.
What do you think? What do you think he can do?
What do I think he can do in the next 10 years, 20 years if they figure out something good and he's like, you know what, I'll stall it at 70 He's got all the nutrients in nutrition and everything that he can still live a good life at 70. And if they delay, listen, if that guy can get an extra 20 years on this planet, even an amount of billions of dollars you would spend, because what else you gotta spend it on, bro?
But I mean, I understand that, but bro, you cannot deter death. You know, death is it comes in all shapes and forms, right? You could just be outside and just randomly get hit by something, or your heart just stopped, man. So many people die in their sleep and stuff like that. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know, you can have access to all the means that you want, all the money, all the resources to try to defer that. But when your time comes, man, it comes, man.
That's true.
You know, in whatever shape, form it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have a. This is plastic. This is faux wood. We go along and process. Dude, recently we've been calling out Kamar for his laugh.
Yeah.
Because he's picked up this new laugh where it's
no way.
And it's just the most awkward thing. And it's he catches us catching him, and he goes.
Yo, take that to San Francisco with you, man. Buddy. Yo. You know, he had an official music video the other day I seen on TikTok, bro. Guy's making some moves, eh?
I like it.
41, 42. Song doing numbers.
Honestly, shout out to the kid.
What episode is that? 21. That's how we got to start it off next time, right?
41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 46, 47, 48, 49. Yeah.
Bro, I give up on the future of music, bro. I'm done.
Bro, that's why I keep telling you. Nick, you gotta stop leaving the songs on your hardware, bro. Just let them out, man. You might blow, bro. Yo, man.
When he does this verse right here, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46,
Bro, this guy has one of the nicest ratios of likes to dislikes. 6.2 likes, only 135 downvotes.
Bro, I want to know who those 135 haters are, bro.
Yeah,
come on,
seriously.
Man.
Honestly, Khalid, though, this is your shot here. This is your retro right here.
All right, guys. Salute to everybody that tapped in. Another great episode. I think we didn't even cover all the articles that we wanted to cover because we just get sidetracked, and the vibes were just great once again. You know what I'm saying?
Nick wanted to talk about Dr. Pimple Popper. Huh?
Yeah, he wasn't having that, you know?
We're good.
But one thing about us, we gonna pop for sure. I'll tell you that much. Whether you like it or not, Nick, we gonna pop, man.
We gonna be busting.
Bro, you guys are too
we gonna
much,
squeeze all that talent out of you, Nick.
We'll keep talking. We're gonna wait for the drop.
Thank you so much for tapping in, man. I don't know if I can gauge this one like I did last time, but here it goes, guys. We're on our way out. Another episode with Mike and Nick. We thank you guys for tapping in into HuddleTalk TV once again, and we're out, guys. Later. Guys, later. I tried, bro. That one was prolonged, bro. Somebody's messing with me, fast.
Bro, this man needed some water, fam. He was like, wasn't taking a breath, fam. With Mike and Nick, later.
Damn it, drop the beat.